Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. Anthropic in talks to buy Israeli AI startup Decart for $6 billion. China-linked AI agents carry out first autonomous cyber attack on a government. SpaceXAI drops Grok 4.6, claims it matches the best models in the world. Nvidia just released its first open-source AI model, and it runs on one GPU. And finally, Beijing forced Meta to give back Manus. Now the AI agent startup is on its own. Let's get into it.
Anthropic just dropped a bombshell. The company behind Claude is in advanced talks to acquire an Israeli AI startup called Decart for $6 billion. Bloomberg broke the story this morning. Decart is not a chatbot company. They build AI infrastructure, specifically technology that makes large language models run dramatically faster and cheaper. If this deal closes, it will be the biggest acquisition in Anthropic's history by a wide margin. And the timing is very deliberate. Anthropic just announced its own data center joint venture last week. Now it wants to spend $6 billion on a startup that solves the exact problem those data centers are meant to address: compute cost. The deal also makes sense from an IPO angle. Investors do not just want to know if Claude is smart, they want to know if Anthropic can run it profitably at scale. Owning Decart's technology would be a powerful answer to that question. Nothing is closed yet, but the pressure is on.
Now this one is a little concerning. This is something we should all be paying attention to.
This is not a drill. Suspected China-linked hackers just carried out what researchers are calling the first fully autonomous AI cyber attack ever launched against a government. The target was Taiwan. The attackers used open-source AI agents to run simultaneous reconnaissance and intrusion operations. No human operator coordinating in real time. The result? 85 government accounts breached, thousands of records stolen. Taiwan confirmed the attack today, saying it was hit by a, quote, abnormal AI-assisted campaign. The key word here is autonomous. These were not AI tools that helped a hacker aim. These were AI agents that did the hacking themselves. They identified vulnerabilities, picked entry points, and executed the breach, all without someone typing commands. The scary part is that they used open-source models, the same ones you can download for free. Researchers say this marks a new phase of cyber warfare, and every government is now trying to figure out whether their defenses were built for a world where the attacker never sleeps and never needs a lunch break.
Okay, this next one. I am genuinely excited about this. You are going to love it.
SpaceXAI just dropped Grok 4.6, and they are not being shy about the claims. The company says the new model achieves intelligence on par with OpenAI's GPT 5.6 Sol and Anthropic's Claude Fable 5. That is a bold statement. Grok 4.6 is built on top of Grok 4.5 and focuses specifically on long-running AI agents, the kind that handle complex tasks over hours or days rather than a single back-and-forth conversation. It also targets more ambitious visual and interactive workloads. Pricing stays the same as 4.5, $2 per million input tokens, $6 per million output. So this is a free upgrade in terms of capability for current Grok users. The big picture here is that the model race has essentially become a three-way tie at the top. SpaceXAI, which became a subsidiary of SpaceX earlier this year, has closed the gap. Whether the benchmarks fully hold up in real-world use is another question, but from a headline perspective, the underdog just caught up.
Wow. Okay, so that just happened. This next one really blew my mind.
Nvidia just did something it has almost never done. It gave something away for free. The company released Nematron 3.5 Lightning, a 30 billion parameter open-source AI model that you can download, use, and modify at no cost. It runs on a single GPU and is purpose-built for high-volume agentic workloads, meaning the kind of AI that runs long autonomous tasks rather than just answering questions. This is the first open-source model Nvidia has released since CEO Jensen Huang publicly declared his support for the open-source movement last month. And the strategy makes perfect sense. Nvidia does not need to win the model wars. It just needs every model to run on Nvidia hardware. By releasing a free, capable model designed specifically for agents, Nvidia creates a direct pipeline. Enterprises download Nematron, they need to run it somewhere, and the recommended hardware happens to be Nvidia chips. It is the classic platform play. Give away the razor, sell the blades. Except in this case, the blades cost tens of thousands of dollars each.
Now this next story really got me thinking. This could change everything.
Meta bought a company, owned it, and then was forced to give it back. That is the situation with Manus, the Chinese AI agent startup that exploded in popularity earlier this year. Meta acquired Manus for $2 billion. The deal closed. The integration started. And then Chinese regulators stepped in and said no. Not just no to the acquisition going forward, no retroactively. Meta was ordered to fully unwind the deal. Manus announced this week that it will return to operating as an independent company, and as part of the unwinding, some user data generated after December 29th will be deleted. The message from Beijing is unambiguous. Chinese AI companies are not for sale to American tech giants. Full stop. And if you try, even if you succeed, we can reach back and reverse it. For Western investors and acquirers eyeing Chinese AI startups, this changes everything. The legal and financial risk of a deal being unwound after closing is not a hypothetical anymore. It just happened.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.